Welcome back to Heroes and Villains HQ. My name's David, and today we're going to make some small modifications to 3 LEGO Star Wars sets. Sometimes a small tweak can go a long way, and for the Rebel U-Wing, the ARC-170 Starfighter, and Ahsoka's T6 Jedi Shuttle, these small changes are going to mean a lot to these sets. So without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, before we start any of the mods, I do just want to say the U-Wing and ARC-170 mods I did get from Minifig 1210 here on YouTube. The Ahsoka's T6 Shuttle was one that I just figured out on my own, but I did want to give credit over to Minifig 1210 for a couple of these mods, so definitely go check them out on YouTube. But let's jump into the Rebel U-Wing first. This is an extremely simple mod that's going to take something that I think looks like an abomination and really make this set complete. Now, I know some people don't love the downsized version of the U-Wing. I personally really like it, and it is a space saver for myself. But the one thing I absolutely hate are these engines. They're just so bulky here and then get so skinny on the back. It just looks completely off. That's not what the ship looks like in universe. And funny enough, on the original U-Wing, this is something they got right the first time and have since gotten wrong. So what can we do to fix that? Very simple. We're going to subtract a piece and add a piece. What are those pieces? These right here. This piece, you're going to need 4 of them in total. I will link the piece number for Bricklink down below in the description, as well as all of the pieces you will need for all of these mods will be in the description. But all you're going to need is 4 of these. So you're going to go to each of your engines and you're going to pull them apart simply by pulling this back piece off like this. These 2 will come off naturally. So now you have these 3 sections of the engines. You're going to take these and put them off to the side. You're then going to take 1 piece off of this. Just take the bottom 2x2 completely off. There you go. Put that off to the side. And now you bring this engine piece in and slide that all the way in until it snaps together. So now pulling the pieces you took off back in, you're going to slide this one on just like that. You're going to slide the black pin back through, and then you're going to put this one back on. Remember, make sure that this piece faces upright, just like that. And now look at the massive difference. It's such a simple modification, but it makes all the difference there in the engines. I mean, the top one just looks exponentially better, and it gives you that nice gradient towards the tip of the engine there. You'll do this 4 times total, and again, it's a very simple modification, but it goes a long, long way. Okay, and now for the next modification, the ARC-170. And I'm sure you can already tell where I'm going with this. The wing guns. This is what the wing gun looks like off of the model in its standard form. Absolutely terrible. As we all know, in universe, these guns are supposed to extend to the nose. But you can see right there, not even close. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the ARC-170 blasters from this to this. So what parts do we need? Okay, starting off, you're going to need 2 1x2 black bricks, 2 1x1 bricks with the Technic pinhole in the center, 2 more 1x1 bricks. You're going to need 2 of these, 2 of these, 4 black cones, 2 more of these, and lastly, 4 black lightsaber hilts. Again, all part numbers will be in the description below. Okay, so now using these parts, let's transform the wing cannons. Let's go ahead and first remove what we don't need. Let's take that off, as well as the spring-loaded shooter. Now, we will need this extra bar, so the only 2 pieces you're going to remove and will no longer need are the brown cone and the spring-loaded shooter. So let's move those off to the side. Now, taking a look at this, let's add what we do need. First up, we're going to need the 1x2 brick on the back here. The next step is a fun one. We're going to go ahead and take this piece and this little pin and slide it in like this, all the way through. And then we're going to take our other 1x1. Now these don't go together, but you're just going to hold them together in place like this, and then place them here. So it should look something like this. Okay, now let's add our bar back in to the bottom, like so. We're going to go ahead and add one black lightsaber hilt to the end there. Lastly, the other bar connected to the lightsaber hilt, and then this cone piece like that at the end. And now for the top, we add in this piece right here. One more lightsaber hilt, and then the cone on the end. So very, very simple to put these parts together. And now your last step is to add these to the ARC-170 back on the bottom of the wings, just like so. And there you have it, a fully upgraded ARC-170 with proper cannons. And lastly, Ahsoka's T6 Shuttle. This one is, again, an extremely simple mod, and this time you don't need to remove anything to make the modification. Now, what I love about the Ahsoka T6 Shuttle are the wings. Just look at those. Absolutely gorgeous. However, if you wanted to display the ship in flight mode like this, you can only display it on this side, because if you look at the back side of these wings, ouch. This is terrible. There should be the red design, like you see on the front here, on the back. It's honestly unacceptable that they just decided to just have a blank slate here, nothing, even when the part list that's required to make a design is so simple. So here you go. Here's the part list. Extremely simple. Again, all parts will be linked down below in the description. All right, let's go ahead and start adding parts. Starting first with your wedge. That'll slot in right there. Next up, your other wedge, slotting in opposite to that. Now grab your 2x6 and place it in the center of your first wedge. Next, add in a 1x3 slope right there, and your 1x3 plate at the end. Now on the other side, you're going to add the 1x4 plate. Continue on with this piece at the end, and one more to follow it. Lastly, the 1x2 at the very end of the corner of the wing there, and to top it all off, one more slope piece to fill in that gap. And there you have it, one wing down. Now onto the other side. Such a simple mod to the back of the wings that makes all the difference for display. And just like that, 3 easy mods that take these Lego sets that were almost perfect and really brings them over the top. The cannons on the ARC-170 add the accuracy you're looking for. The red plates on the back of the T6 wings really complete this awesome display model. And the extra parts on the engine of the U-Wing adds the gradient that makes it feel more full and not as small. So I do hope you enjoyed this Lego modification video. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up down below and leave a comment as to which one of these 3 mods are your favorite. Of course, all of the part descriptions are going to be listed in my description, so definitely check those out if you're interested. And lastly, of course, subscribe if you are new here for more content on my channel. Thank you all again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.